We are in the stunning city of Hangzhou, which is in the east of China, about 2.5 hours away from the metropolis of Shanghai. 12 million people live in this superb city that proudly hosted the Asian Games last year. The Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center was a major part of it, of course, and within that we have got the gymnasium, which played host right now to the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024. The very best in the sport are gathered here, men's and women's singles, men's and women's doubles, and in mixed doubles, for record number of points and prize money. So a lot at stake in this competition, which is always fantastic to watch. It is the culmination of a year's hard work, as we see Mr. Tang Yige, bringing in the trophy. He's a competition team representative. It is quite a splendific trophy, isn't it? And we are on the final day of the group stages. This is the opportunity for players to garner those crucial points to get through to the semi-finals, which happen from tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. And it all comes together on finals day, day 5, where action starts at 2 p.m. Let's look ahead now to our order of play here. Session 1 on court 2. Chen and To Wei, the Malaysians, have already got through to the next round. They're playing Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Sato of Japan, who are effectively out. Same position here, Tan Bang and Wei Yaxin of China, playing Hong Kong China's Tang Chunman and Se Ying Sweat. They too have a real opportunity of getting through. Ayo Hori's had a superb tournament so far. The Japanese shuttler plays the eliminated Busanan Ongbanrupan. More Japanese representation here, Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida. This is effectively a quarter-final, a straight win. Either one of these pairs wins against Teresa Jolie and Gayatri Gopichand Pullela of India will go through. Akane Yamaguchi probably has the luxury of seeing what happens in the other group stage match. And once that happens, she knows what she needs to do against Sudirman Kato. But things may already be out of her hands. We shall see. Lots of permutations. These are the matches for you in session 2 on court 2. So lots to look forward to here at the World Tour Finals. So Group B in the mixed doubles. Look at that. Chen Tangche and To Wei are top of the group. And a straight win here puts them through as group winners. If they lose, it depends on the margin of victory and who wins between Go Sun Huat, Laisha Van Jamie, and Dejan Ferdinansha and Gloria Emanuel Wijaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, HSBC
We'll keep an eye on proceedings over there.
2024 now begins.
首先，让我们用热烈的掌声欢迎技术官员入场。
Let's welcome the technical officials.
So we await the officials and players now to come out here on court 2. Nice little light show here to entertain us before we get proceedings underway. So there's a Japanese pair waiting to come on. It's been a disappointing tournament for them, but it's been a tough group. I think they're always going to be finding it hard. And the Malaysians in front of them, they've been superb, haven't they? I can tell it's quite cold in those corridors. Never been down there. So that first match then, Chen and Toiwei of Malaysia take on Japan's Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Sato.
Court 2, mixed doubles.
来自马来西亚的陈康杰、杜怡维。
Chen Tangxie, To Yi-wei from Malaysia.
Well, they'll be keeping I guess, a small eye on what is happening next door, because that's also the same group. Gosun Wat, Laisevon Jamie versus Dejan Ferdinand Shah and Gloria Manuel Wijaya. A straight win there for either party means that they go through along with Chen Tangxie and Toiwei. It just depends on the margin of victory as to who tops the group, but more importantly, of course, is to get to the semi-finals. They know Chen and To a straight win, and they don't have to think about anything else. Easy. So the matchup then is surprising perhaps for some. It's 2-2, and the last meeting was at the Thailand Masters. Chen and To won that actually quite comfortably.
You choose serve or receive? Receive. Who you receive? Who will you serve? Thank you.
So let's find out a little bit more about these players. We start with Chen Tangxie, who is from Ipoh, major city in Malaysia, which is about 200 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur, 180 centimeters tall. They are currently 8th in the world, their highest ever ranking. To Yi-wei is his partner. She is from further down south in Malacca, lovely part of the country, and the two of them have won 3 titles together, including this year's Korea Open. They were runners-up at the Thailand Masters and Swiss Open. They beat their 2 opponents so far, but taken to 3 by their fellow Malaysians. Hiroki Midorikawa. He is from Saitama, 161 centimeters tall, very diminutive figure. Currently playing at 21st. Is a former top 10 player. That was earlier this year in April. His partner is Natsu Sato, who's also from the same prefecture, Saitama, which is near Tokyo. And the two of them have won just one title together. That was a Canada Open last year. They finished inside the top 8. They had a final in the Indonesia Masters this year. So they beat Ferdinand and Wijaya, but lost to Goswat and Laishavon Jamie.
Ready to play?
So I'll just revise that. They've lost both their matches, the Japanese pairing, and therefore they are out of contention. So really, in effect, not too much to play for, except for a little bit of pride. Get some ranking points. There's, of course, also a bit more prize money as well. As for Chen and Toiwei, there is an advantage of sorts to finish top of the group. It means you avoid playing the in-form pair of the other group, the one that leads it. So it could well be that the reward for finishing top means you play Huang Yechong and Zheng Ziwei. They may go through. Of course, they're a bit rusty. So Kang Sun-young is the Korean umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Chinese
on my
service
right,
judge,
Chen
Su Salfa.
and Toiwei, Malaysia. And on my left, Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Sato, Japan. Toiwei to serve to Natsu Sato, low ball, play.
So the last time they played in the Thailand Masters semi-finals. Before that was the Malaysia Open, round of 16. That one was hurt. 2-1. Midorikawa and Saito beating the Malaysians on home turf in the round of 16. Looking for the stop drop there. Chen Tuck-Chia. But in terms of rankings now, they're a very established top 10 pair. And Midorikawa and Saito have struggled as 8th versus 21st in the world. That should be out. So to give you a sense of where they are placed right now, there were a lot of pairs in between. They actually were 13th ranked. The Japanese pair, but because there were so many pairs in between from teams that already had qualified, that's how they got in. They had lots of Chinese representation. Only 2 are allowed in, and obviously, being an Olympic year, Zheng Ziwei and Huang Yechong have a place reserved for them. representation as well. So, yeah, others had to kind of make way. It was also Chinese Taipei. So that's how they found themselves in here. Easily put away by Sato. Yeah, their best performance this year, Midorikawa and Sato, was just a Super 500 final, the Indonesian Masters, and they got to one other semi. That's the Thailand Masters. But because they've been fairly consistent in going deep in tournaments this year, that's how they put themselves in the reckoning. Chen with an emphatic smash there. The Malaysians, they won the Korea Open, as we mentioned. They were in the final of the Thailand Masters and the Swiss Open. And they got to the semis of the China Masters and the Hong Kong Open as well. They finished third overall. I think they were one of the seeds too.
Serve 5-3.
That's a great shot.
6-3.
Well, they're not going to be able to repel a shot from that sort of distance. Chen Tang-Jie will easily put those away. Not enough height or depth on that lift. I think it's quite liberating, isn't it, for the Malaysians here, knowing that they are through no matter what, pretty much. And they don't have to focus or think about anything else, distracted by proceedings next door.
9-5.
Sub-silver. 7-4.
And the equation in the other match is just a straight win gets you through. So that is also fairly straightforward.
Out. Sub-silver. 5-7.
10-5.
6-7.
Well, they were trailing for just a bit here, the Malaysians. Now just a point behind. You may remember last month, what a stunning match
8-6.
Chen Tang-Jie and Toei Wei played. They snatched victory from the jaws of defeat in the China Masters quarterfinals. They were trailing 11-20 in the second game. Somehow pulled off this Houdini act to beat the world number 13 pairing of Guo Xinhua and Zheng Fanghui.
8.
They managed to win 9 points in a row to force that play into deuce, and they went on to win 23-21, and then won the third game 21-16. 9 match points in a row they saved. They saved 10 in total. Certainly not something I had seen before.
8-all.
I really enjoyed that. And sometimes you just need a little performance like that to be a catalyst.
Sub-silver. 9-8.
And you'd forgive them a little bit for going a little bit off the boil today, knowing that they are already through to the semi-finals. Obviously want to end on a winning note if you can.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Just want to be strategic about things. Oh, Toiwei's done brilliantly to recover.
11, 7.
Excellent work from Midorikawa. Nice bit of disguise on that from the Japanese player. 51 shots. Longest rally we've had so far. It was an entertaining one. Great stop drop.
During
Yeah, they kicked off their campaign, Chen and Toiwei, with that impressive victory over Gosen Wat and Laishiwan Jamie. Lost the first game 14-21. Then won 21-10, 21-14, and that's 3-all now, they're head-to-head. Toiwei did agree that they had a shaky start because she said they adopted the wrong strategy and then they got it right, played with much calmer manner. We heard comments from their head coach, Nova Widianto, who was back in their corner. He wasn't there at the China Masters, about just being less exuberant, because they're quite a loud pair. If you've been watching them on the circuit, they're colourful. Oh, he's had to get a racket. Chen Takche.
11-9 in cover.
So Midorikawa and Sato are in front here. It's 11-9 at the interval of the first game.
Service over. Correction. 13-8.
Kita dari servis ya, servis dari poin di situ. 1, 2, 3.
Call to 20 seconds. Call to 20 seconds.
14-8.
Ya, nggak usah terlalu banyak.
Coach, return to your chair.
Ya, banyak mah di body ya.
Play. Sub-silver.
So let's see, talking to from Nova Widianto, is that going to change things up? Yeah, he's just asked them to rein things in a little bit, focus on court and maybe not being so loud and channeling the energy in a different way. Now, there's always this thought about whether that will just take something away from how they play. That's just how they are.
12, 10.
And they're going through this sort of a transition period as they, if you've noticed so far, and they are trailing at the moment, but they have been very quiet. And I think they start to get louder as the game progresses or the match progresses. There's an air shot there, I think, from Toiwei.
13, 10.
But as they, I think, as they start to see the finish line, they do start to get just a little bit louder. I think it's just fine. It might have gone out. Good defense by Sato.
over. 11-13.
Play.
Twelve, 13.
Oh, he's gone wide, has he?
Chen Tang-Jie,
Oh, that, you know, he had the whole court at his mercy there, Chen Tang-Jie. He's gone wide. He shouldn't have to be going to a challenge because he's got to be putting that away. He's asked the question now. I think he's going to be disappointed. We shall see. But he needs to have finished that point off. That'll be disappointing. Oh, he's got it. Well done. Good challenge. I think they look amazed as well. We didn't quite see that. I was just watching them, their reaction to it. I think there was a little bit of disbelief. But sometimes you just need that little bit of luck. So they've had 3 points in a row here.
Play.
Chen and To. There you go. Still a bit of a smile on their face.
Play.
And now they're back in front.
14-13.
18-12. Changes.
That's going to be wide. Suddenly the Japanese pair are making a few mistakes. Just for your interest, Ferdinand and Vijaya are leading quite comfortably in the other game, in the other court. So if they win, of course, they go through
Service
with
over.
Chen and To.
14-15.
And they've led for much of this game so far, Midorikawa and Sato. They want to get back in front again if they can. Oh, excellent.
Service over. 16-14.
Out. Service over. 14-20.
Well, that's
14.
quite a few unforced errors now coming from the Japanese pair. Couldn't finish it off. They do now. Nicely done from Toi Wei. Chung Tam Chia.
18-14.
I think that was the one where Toe could have killed it off at the net. Didn't quite get the contact she wanted. And then Chen making no mistake. And it's been a good little turnaround, isn't it? From Chen and Toe. That's a great stop drop. That's
15-18.
Yuta Watanabe-esque. Of course, coached by the same man, coach.
First game won by Dejan Ferdinand and Warrior Emmanuel Mujata, 21-17.
Starting to
16-18.
narrow that lead again. Good work from Midorikawa and Sato.
Service over. 19-16. Service over. 17.
So Midorikawa and Sato have at least been good at just pegging back their opponents, not letting them run away completely with this.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
And that sets up game point.
20 game point. 17.
Second game. Level.
So Tudkin will just going to have a few words to say at the interval. So the Malaysians win this, Chen and To. They were trailing for much of it. Midorikawa and Sato made things difficult to their credit. But Chen and To now just one game away from topping the group. 21-17.
Service over. 1-4. Service over. 2-1. Service over. 2-4.
行くのは自分の前だけでなんていうの疲れたら別に無理して後から追いかけたりとかしなくていいから
Go to 20 seconds.
後ろで触る
Go to 20 seconds.
甘くなるね前に詰められる
Service over. 3-2.
Second game. Low ball. Play.
Plenty of positives there for Midorikawa and Sato.
Service over. 3-4.
They just missed that little edge when it mattered
One
most.
love. Serve silver. 1-all.
Now it's whether Chen and To can finish this off in 2. Again, it doesn't matter as long as they win. But from their perspective, they've got a semi-final tomorrow. They want to be as fresh as possible. So
Serve silver.
the less time they spend on court today, more rest they get effectively for tomorrow. It would only be, maybe you'd say, an extra 20 minutes.
1 challenge remaining. 7-4.
Serve silver.
Yeah, body shot difficult to really do much with that.
2-all.
There we go, we got the Malaysian fans now in the house. Took a while.
Serve silver. 3-2.
Service over. 5-4. Players.
So Chen and To, after a slightly slower start, have picked things up here quite nicely.
6-5.
Oh, nicely done. Right between the two, bisecting
7-2.
Midorikawa and Sato.
Out. Serve silver. 3-7.
Yeah, falls short there on the serve.
Four, 7.
Points in a row here for the Japanese pair. It's been a decent few months for Chen Tang-che and To Wei. As we mentioned, the China Masters, they got to the semi-finals,
7.
lost to Feng Yang Wang Dongping. Who incredibly miss out. World Tour finals.
Hot. 6, 7.
Service over. 7-9.
Lost in the semis to them. They were out to Paul Veronica and Pusampan at the Kumamoto Masters Japan, who
Serve silver.
China Open in the
8,
second round.
6.
Got to the semis of the Hong Kong Open, losing to guess who, Feng Yang Wang Dongping.
Service over. 10.
Out. Serve silver. 7,
Then
8.
they won the Korea Open, beating Go Shinhwa and Li Qian in the final. And then they got to the quarters of the Japan Open. All this is post-Olympics, where they lost in the quarters to eventual
9-7.
silver medalist Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-eun.
Service over. 8-10.
So yeah, not bad. A few months for them.
Serve silver. 8-9.
As for Midorikawa and Sato, the China Masters out in the opening round. Kumamoto Masters, Japan, the home tournament. Got to the quarters. China Open, also quarters. Korea Open, not too far away. Opening round.
9-all.
The home tournament, Japan Open, second round. So they haven't played all that much. They were playing Super 100 China Masters not too long ago. Got to the semis, so they'll be expected to do well there. Good defending from the Japanese, and in fact,
10,
they go on to win the
9.
point. Chen couldn't believe it. He was really attacking them aggressively. Went for the stop after that little drop shot. And it's Midorikawa and Sato who go into the interval
11-9.
in front by 2, as they did in the previous game. But they have lost the first game.
단시 인터벌 pressure serve 준비 body. Are you serve 단시? Yes, correct. 조시 you just go okay. Serve 조시 you just go. And receive service, Taiji. Receive service, I test big service. So begin time, Moikai, soft Moikai. Okay?
Code 2.1 second.
Correct. Okay.
Code 2.1
Right,
second.
okay. Then only change. Okay?
Service over. 9-12.
Always fascinated to watch Tan Kim-hee coaching, because he's using a smattering of Japanese with English phrases
11,
and lots of hand
9.
signals. And, well, the players are nodding back, so
Play.
just wonder how much of that is actually getting through. But hey, you can't argue with his record. Watanabe and Higashino, what a pairing they were, how effective they were together. Prospered under him. Midorikawa, that's brilliant from him. Can they go on to win the point? No, they can't, but excellent work from Midorikawa in particular. Have a look here, just diving to his right. The recovery was excellent. The low center of gravity from him.
10.
It's only about 1.61. And that is one of the advantages you have.
Serve silver. 12-10.
Over the net. The shuttle cannot cross the net. No, the shuttle hasn't crossed over the net. The shuttle hasn't crossed over the net. The shuttle.
So this is similar. 13-10 it was earlier, now it's 14-10. Leading by 4.
Serve server. 11-14.
They should be out. They are clawing their way back into this.
14. White circle, please. 13-14.
So they've got 3 points in a row now. Chen and To.
Serve silver. 15-13.
Oh, doesn't make it over.
Serve silver.
I think that's one in which Midorikawa might feel he should have been able to at least return. And they are all square, so this has been brilliant from Chen and To, who were trailing by 4 just a short while ago. Now can they go on and finish this?
16-15.
They can, perhaps. Now they're in front. They've been trailing since the
18-12.
interval. At one point they were leading quite comfortably at 7-2. And this is very similar, very, very similar. The post-interval session of both games, where Chen and To were trailing. And then just dug deep and surging at the business end of the game. Oh, very good little disguise there from Sato.
16-17. Wipe the court, please. To. Show me where, come on.
14-18.
Sixteen, 17.
Skims the net. Midorikawa draws them level. Is there still a chance for them to force a third? She didn't quite expect that. Toiwei.
15-18.
Good defending there from Toiwei. intense rally, this one. Sails over from Sato.
Silver. 18-17. No, stay on court. Get ready. Get ready. No, no. No, no.
I can't wipe down. He wants a quick wipe, but he's not getting it. Be told to move things along. He's the one in front as well, by the way, not trailing.
Play.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. Set over. 19-15.
Oh, lovely shot from Toiwei. And then move too clear. Now you can just see, or hear, a little bit more from the Malaysians. This is a bit more of their sort of their old selves, as it were. We always say when, we were saying earlier that when the finish line is in sight for them, that they just start to get
Play.
a little louder.
Toe. Get ready.
Good shot from Midorikawa.
Serve silver. 18-19.
Taking her. Appreciating that. Now can they get to match point here, the Malaysians? That should be out, and we have got match point.
Serve silver. 20, match point 18.
And now the Malaysia Boleh, Malaysia can. That's a standard chant you hear from the fans around the world. Ringing out in this arena. They have 2 match points here. Well, that's a lovely way to win it, and a big shout from Chen. They've won all 3 of their matches. They've been superb in the group stages, and they will sail through as group winners. That means, as we said, really now down to the other match on court 1 going on at the moment. Whoever wins that will go through with them.
Match won by Chen.
They didn't really have to push themselves all that hard necessarily, and that's probably what they would have wanted, given that they've got a semi-final tomorrow. Big smiles from the pair. And they now have the edge in the head-to-head against their opponents as well, and avenge in some way that loss in Malaysia earlier this year. There's delight for Chen.
Final game. Level.
So, a good start to the day for Malaysia. Will they be accompanied by their compatriots? Gosen Huat Laishvon Jemmy, we will know shortly. But for now, these Malaysians here, Chen and Toiwei, defeat Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito 21-17, 21-18. It's taken them 41 minutes to do it. Up next, we have mixed doubles. China versus Hong Kong. China, Jiang and Wei against Tung and Tzu. This is the outside, the exterior of the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium. The fans have been streaming in to watch the very best badminton players in the world. Part of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024.